Good morning. My name is Michael Joy. For those of you who don't know me, I conduct the lower school hand chime ensemble and the middle school and upper school handbell choirs. The group that you see behind me is made up of 4th and 5th graders. We rehearse once a week from 7:40 to 8:10. I love working with them. I love their cheery faces. I love their enthusiasm for learning. They get my day off to a great start. We're going to play an arrangement of a famous chord progression, which you may recognize, the Pachelbel Canon, and I called this Pachelbel Variations.
At this time, we ask all 5th graders to go to their instrumental ensemble.
Good morning. My name is Jonathan Mata. This is the 5th grade string ensemble. This is our 3rd performance for in between last year and this year. We're going to play 2 songs for you, Christopher's Tune and Good King Wenceslas. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Harley Givler, Director of Bands here in lower school and middle school, and Director of Jazz Band and Orchestra in upper school. And this is really where it all starts for us. And there are a group of performers that are not joining us on stage today, but will be joining us in the spring. Are there any fourth graders here? I guess they're not. Are there any fourth graders here? There they are. Can you guys please stand up for us? These are our newest instrumentalists at Shipley. Can we please give them a round of applause? Thank you, guys. All right. So they've just begun their journey on their instruments and already are getting to a point where they're almost ready to perform. So we will find a way to include them in a couple months, maybe hopefully before our spring concerts. I'd also like to take a moment to invite you to what we're doing in our middle and upper school programs, because that's where this all goes. So our upper school concert is this Thursday evening at 7:30, and that's handbells and jazz. And our choral and orchestra concert happens on January 17th. Okay, so they're a little bit apart. And then our middle school concert is next Friday. So we invite you all to come to these concerts to hear where you'll be performing, what you'll be performing, and who you'll be performing with in some cases. Okay? So without further ado, the 5th grade band will now play 3 selections for you. The last piece we're going to perform for you is Midnight Mission, and it's actually from a suite of 3 movements, and we're just playing part of one for you. So for all of those of you who like to sneak downstairs and try to figure out maybe what you're getting for Hanukkah or under the Christmas tree, any of those gifts, right? This is sneaky music for that time.
doing a lot of rounds in chorus this fall to work on part singing and also on our unison, so that was the one they chose to share with you today, Do, Re, Mi. We have 3 songs to share with you today. The first is 3 quotes by Mark Twain that hopefully will make you smile and giggle a little bit. Fairest Lady is a soothing lullaby, and you'll actually hear a little variation on London Bridge. And then our final song is in Spanish. It's called El Cielo. And I'd like to give a shout out to Senora Bermudez, who helped me with my Spanish for this song. So thank you. Oh, and also Mr. Casilla, who's in the back.
And let people think you are
That was a Belief. It's a song from the Polar Express movie. This is our chamber string ensemble. As Mr. Joy also will rehearsal at 7:40 in the morning. I know how difficult it is for many parents, but they do all they can to be here, and I'm really proud. Thank you very much. Our last song is Chimes and Bells.
Hi, my name is Carrie Jean Ford, and I am a fourth grade student council representative. It is my pleasure to thank Mr. McDonald for all his help. He starts his work long before the performance. He is an expert at setting up lights and mics. The quality of the sound would not be as good without his help. He adjusts the sound throughout the event. Nobody even notices him because he is like the backstage person in a play. I think his characteristics are teamwork because he has to work with a lot of people, and patience because he has to wait quietly. Please join me in giving Mr. McDonald a round of applause.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lucas Capobianco, and I am a fifth grade student council representative. It is my pleasure to thank Miss Sue for her help with our performance. She is an excellent piano player who works as a team in partnership with Miss Jackson in class. She she is always calm, quiet, and peaceful. She never interrupts and just keeps playing the piano. I think her character strengths are patience because she plays the same song over and over again for us to practice. I also think she inspires confidence in us because we know she will never make a mistake because she is such a good piano player. Please join me in giving a big round of applause for Miss Sue.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Finn Daly, and I am a 5th grade student council representative. It is my pleasure to thank Mr. Joy, our hand chimes director. Mr. Joy has worked at Chipley for a very long time, mostly in middle school. We are delighted that he has also joined the lower school music team. Mr. Joy has a passion for music, and it is obvious that he is a great conductor of hand chimes. I think his character traits are patience and perseverance, because he has to practice with students over and over again until they get real good with the bells. Please join me in a big round of applause for Mr. Joy.
It is my pleasure to thank Mr. Mata, our string director, for doing such excellent work for his performance. Students love Mr. Mata because he makes teamwork hard to be good musicians. But he also has a wonderful sense of humor. He will do anything to help his students succeed. He drives a long way every year to get 4th graders the instruments they need. I think his one big character trait is trustworthiness. His students trust him with his conducting, and they also know that he will never break a promise. Please join me in giving a big round of applause for Mr. Mata.
It is my pleasure to thank Dr. Givler, our band director, for all his hard work. He's a great music teacher who tries to help us in every way. He's willing to fix our instruments when they are broken, find us the right instruments when we forget, and help us with our practice. He expects us to pay attention and perform well, but he also has time to have fun with us. I think his character strengths are integrity, he's honest with us, and appreciation for beauty and excellence. He appreciates when he hears good music. Please join me in giving a big round of applause for Dr. Givler.
I would now like to thank Miss Jackson for being an amazing music teacher. She always has a smile on her face, and she brings a lot of excitement to everything she does. When we mess up, she helps us improve. When we listen to all her directions, she lets us play a game at the end. I think her character strengths are perseverance because she never gives up on us, and enthusiasm because she has a lot of energy and chooses fun songs for us to sing. Please join me in a round of applause for Miss Jackson.
Can we have a round of applause for our student council members who came out? And finally, can we have a round of applause for the family members who came out, particularly? And particularly thank you to the ones who dropped their kids off at 7:40 in the morning. Thank you. Okay, with that, I'm going to ask the family members to stay seated so we could dismiss the kids first. Let's start with 4th grade. Good job.